Weird. Oh, YouTube's acting strange as shit, man. Good morning, Cindy. Good morning, Clint. How are you guys today? I don't know what the hell was up with that. Dude, like, the stream would start going, and then it just stopped. The only way I got this to work again is I had to delete the app and re-download it again. What's up, Luciano? When you said you bought a Milwaukee hatchet, Dan, I thought you actually bought the top handle chainsaw. I didn't realize you got the little guy. Yeah, apparently I did it last night though, Cindy. It was giving me problems last night, and I frickin' deleted the app and re-downloaded, and it was fine. And then this morning I go to use it, and it wasn't. Leaving one job site, heading to another. I've been working 24 hours as of 5 a.m. this morning. Damn. 24 hours of work. What? And get my ass in gear here soon and go do the damn brakes on my truck. That's kind of what I was thinking, Luciano. I'm like, damn. Hell no, the brakes ain't done yet. I didn't do shit after I got home, bro. Dreamsy Smokes Reviewed. What's up? Angelito. You got a window washing gig today? A window washing gig? You know it. You weed whacked the yard? Hell yeah. Oh man. No, I didn't do shit. I ate supper. I sat on my ass and then I ate supper. That's what I did. Well, thank you, Angelito. That was very nice of you. Let's buy one of those bounce houses. Make that two. Hell yeah. What you puffing on, Dreamsy? I have super buff cherry. I figured you did. Yeah, if one of them wasn't. I was thinking about that yesterday. One of them wouldn't. Ain't gonna do much with that. Need at least 5, huh? Well, fuck, I don't have 20 fucking grand. I thought they were 35, like 3,500 a pop. Yeah, I ain't got that. I ain't got that. Mostly 60s and 90s. Where the hell do you get cigarettes from the 90s? $1,800 if you buy more than one at a time. It says I find them. So we need to buy 2.5. I buy 2, you buy 2, and then we buy a half one. Yeah, man, it seems like a cigarette from then would be stale as a motherfucker. 19X. Yeah, I would think. Stale as a motherfucker. You would think. Yeah. I took a drag of a cigarette the other day and nope. Gave it back. I'm like, no, I don't want this. This tastes like shit. Fucking 1918 Mexican cigarettes. What's up, TR? Me neither, man. Angelito. Awesome. Holy shit, this is gonna be interesting. What kind of shit show did they send you to today, bro? I don't think we're talking about anything. We're talking about bounce houses currently. Bounce houses. We've talked about cigarettes. Yeah. No smoking? Okay. Yeah, that's what I figured. They sent you some bullshit. Galaxy cigarette from the early. Yeah, I'm sure. Dead fucking Hackleberry will. Nice, a charcoal filter, huh? Minecraft. Well, I appreciate that, Minecraft. Thank you. It's very kind of you. What's up, John? They still send them in the mail, brah? Fuck your mental health. Fuck your mental health, bro. You don't need it. You don't need your mental health. Oh, fuck. I gotta go down there. What do you think, guys? Should I get up and go down to Rotators and continue the live? You got a day off? I gotta go to Rotators. What do you mean no? Fucking, you're mentally challenged on a daily basis. Amen to that. Bro, parts store don't open until 8, but yeah. Hmm. Mike says no. I said, what do you think? I'd continue the live from Rotator's house, and you guys are like, no. Mr. Roboto Dano is Mr. Roboto. Yeah, I can imagine in certain cases, Dano, that you absolutely do feel like that. uh, Dano sounds like a robot. He's up in the tree doing cyborg noises. With his frickin' Mr. Roboto chain pistol. You almost got your face chewed off by a raccoon. Fuck, that would have been bad, bro. That would have been so terrible. Mike, stop trying to kiss me. Yeah. He says it's sick. I bet you probably don't even feel like you're using it. Yeah, I'd have pimp slapped that fucking raccoon, man. Be like, fuck off me, ho. Mr. Ground Pounder 2. Ground Pounder 2 would be my kid, and they're not here right now. I own a tree service. Put a quarter pitch on it when you get home. What's it? It's got 3/8 Pico on it right now. Is that what's on it? Is 3/8? Am I a cop before? What makes you say that? Do I look like a cop? Do I look copish? Hit it with a broomstick? Hell yeah. You gotta, I mean, yeah, man. Well, I set a trap. I I have been deputized, and so in a way, I'm yes. You, I mean, you got a point, Super Shay. I do not smoke cigarettes. Yeah, I thought you were talking about the fucking actual chainsaw, bro. I didn't expect you to get one of those little chain pistols. But hey, fuck it. My sidearm's a wrench. Fuck yeah, yeah. Because we don't believe in firearms, bro. We don't believe in them. We just fucking wrench people here. Fucking what, motherfucker? Is that what they're? Is it actually called a hatchet? I thought you were just saying that shit, dude. Just calling it a fucking hatchet. It's called a Milwaukee hatchet. Fisher Price chainsaw. Raccoons, yeah, or can be. Well, here I thought you've been just fucking with me, calling it a fucking hatchet, Dano. Yeah, I thought you were just calling it a fucking hatchet, bro. No, I didn't know they were actually called the hatchet. Well, boy, do I feel dumb. Fucking Daniel's gonna put a fucking quarter pitch conversion on his fucking hatchet. Well, Jesus, man. What's the bar length on that? I don't know what the fucking Zaza. What's a Zaza? I mean, a Sawzall would not do the same thing. No, one has a blade, one has a chain. One's a reciprocating saw, one's a circulating saw, per se. A Zaza? I don't know what a Zaza is. Yeah, it'll still cut some shit. Heavier. Sawzall is heavier. Ain't no way I would use a fucking Sawzall for that. I mean, I know what you're saying. I've seen people do it, Mike. That's just me. I want to. Alright, well, apparently I'm not going to hit that no more. I bet you Dan could slay giants with the Milwaukee hatchet. You know, enough to blow people's fucking minds. It wouldn't blow my mind. But I bet you some people would very easily just laugh and be like, huh? You're gonna cut the sheet out with this? And he's gonna be like, just sit back and shut the fuck up. I look like that dude from Braveheart. Oh, you're so descriptive, cargo hold. The dude from Braveheart. There's a lot of dudes in Braveheart. A super long extension cord. Thinking about getting one for kicks. Freedom! Instead of sending up the saw on a rope, it was skill saw on an electrical cord. Oh, hell no, dude. No fucking way did you do that. No fucking way. I've cut trees with this. Oh, you said so you were admitting this, so rotator would do that. You've probably cut trees with a circular saw too, haven't you, rotator? Tell the truth. Or a skill saw. Well, for whatever it's worth, Super Shay, I'll make. Okay, all right, here. My first bull rope. Y'all want to know what my first arborist bull rope was? I'll tell you. I'll tell you because it's not on film, and then I'm better than this now. But my first bull rope, pole rope, arborist rope was a fucking. All right, ready? Here, wait for it. A fucking garden hose. I promise those weren't Gorilla Skittles, Dan, but it was a fucking garden hose. The customer's garden hose. I needed it to be. I needed pull. So I threw a fucking garden hose up in that bitch, and I was like, "Pull on that motherfucker," and it did it. You want to know my first arborist, my first sling, my first ring? How about that? All right, I'm going to tell you my first ring, my first rigging ring. It was a clevis, a steel clevis. Yep. My first ultra sling, a chain. A chain with a fucking clevis. That was my first ultra sling ring combo. Because I couldn't afford rings. We may have to delete this fucking live. There's a lot of evidence being talked about right now. There's a lot of shit being said. I still got that Cletus. Daniel's used it. We have used the Cletus together. It's awesome. Fucking Cletus. He is taking notes. He's like, and on this day you said, did you not say blah blah? I know he is. This motherfucker is. He's not awake right now. Actually, squirrel. He's not awake. I guarantee Mike's sleeping. Fucker, Steelborn. If you comment right now, I'm gonna do something. You're too far away for me to just drive over there and insult you. But so you're lucky. But no. 616, bro. I'm here for the homies, bro. Cletus ain't in my homie list. I tried watching a Veterans Tree Service video the other day. He puts together some pretty good content for tree stuff. Yes, I said that. Don't fucking smite me, frickin' Steelborn. You fall down the stairs and broke all your bones. Now you're just a sack of skin, huh? Well, that fucking sucks. Pull yourself together. The garden hose don't like to untie because back then I didn't know knots, so I just tied a lot. If you don't know the knot, tie a lot. You know what I'm saying? I put a Pablo knot in it, Haskins. That's what you call a fucking knot that you can't get out. It's called a Pablo knot. If you walk up to something and you see like 18 fucking half hitches in a row, that's a Pablo knot. Otherwise known as a hatchet knot. Yep. But looking back at it, I mean, it was fairly pliable. You get a better knot, a nice. You could set and dress your knot in a garden hose a whole lot better, dude. If you just let it sit out in the sun for a little while. You don't want to use. You don't. Yeah, you don't want to use your garden hose when it's cold because it knotting up frickin' is kind of shitty. It don't really it don't work out, bro. It runs through the rings a whole lot better. It runs through the cletus and shit a whole lot better when you fucking warm it up. Getting fat and muddy, eating good, and ripping up with the saws. Hell yeah, Futz Buckets. Don't fucking laugh at me neither, Haskins. You fuck off, bro. You would use a garden hose too if you needed to. If that was the only fucking thing around and you were like, if I just tied this fucking garden hose on this and pulled on it, it would save me hours and hours and hours of work. Make sure you leave the water in it for the heavy stuff. Yeah. You're right. You're right. Dude, the Pablo knot does work every time. You're just never going to untie it. If you just. A Kyle knot. And you're right, Squirrel. I still got that cletus, like I said, and the chain. Unfortunately, the garden hose didn't. I decided to just leave it with the customer. I'm like, that's a good hose right there. I just rolled it back up, put it back underneath their faucet. I walked by and I admired it and complimented them on their garden hose. I was like, that's a good hose right there. I should have been able to remember what brand it was, because I'd shout them out right now, but nope, fuck off. You gotta get those reinforced ones, with the little fibers and strands of shit going through them. You'd be amazed at how fucking strong a garden hose is, Haskins. Have you ever fucking pulled on one? They do stretch. I didn't rid shit off of it. I just pulled trees over, fuckers. Just so you know. I upgraded to 3-strand after that. And then natural crotch rigging with no porter wrap or anything. I've slayed giant Lots and lots and lots and lots of trees with nothing but a 3-strand rope and no fucking rings, no porter wrap, no nothing. Just the fucking rope and the tree. I fucking hate 3-strand rope, but it's great for that kind of shit. I hate 3-strand rope, but like I said, depending on what you're doing, if I got a pine that I'm just gonna fucking hammer out, fucking, I should get a 3-strand. Yeah, old school, wrapping the fucking tree, everything. You know how I roll, Nano. Started from the bottom, brah. I believe that's the way to be. Started from the bottom. That's why I'm such a damn good tree guy now. Dude, I giggle at some of the rigs I've been doing lately, man. I've learned to Blake Sitch before I even bought spurs, Haskins. I believe every climber should be able to get in the tree and move around with nothing more than a Blake's hitch and a saddle. No fucking carabiner, no spurs, just old school, kick it, hip thrust, get your ass up in the tree. Any climber that ever is going to work for me would, if you cannot hip thrust and get your ass in the fucking tree, then I would absolutely not hire you. I don't give a fuck. You could have all the fancy gear, you can rope walk and big shot and all that other fucking shit, but if I give you a rope and you do not know how to tie a fucking clove hitch, or fuck it, I don't even care. Who cares if it's a fucking clove hitch? I don't give a shit. Tie a fucking hitch, no fucking carabiner, and a goddamn Blake's hitch, and if you can't do it, then get the fuck out of here. If I was hiring specifically a climber, yes, they would have to do it. It's pretty damn easy, Super Shay. You'd figure it out really quickly. No, you can't work for motherfucker. You know all that shit. You could footlock up into the tree. I could give you a fucking carabiner and you would rappel down with nothing more than a fucking carabiner. You guess whatever. You at least knew the Blake's hitch at one point in time, did you not, Super Shay? It's easier, absolutely. Hell yes, it's easier getting in there with spurs, depending. You can rope walk up, no. So, in many cases, it's not easier to get in the tree. Compared to hip thrusting, Dano don't go up, he don't use spurs to get in the tree half the time. A lot of the time, he puts the fuckers on when he's up there. He'll get up into the tree and then put the damn things on then. But he sure as shit is not hip thrusting up the fucking tree. And both of you guys at one point in time knew the fucking Blake's hitch. Super Shay and Dano. At one point in time, you guys knew it. You at least have to know and possess and be able to do it, is what I'm saying, Super Shay. Oh, yeah. I'm not saying use the shit, Super Shay. I'm saying fucking you should be able to. I don't believe that a guy should go. It's just like tattoos, dude. The people with tattoos and all these fucking Dude, how many people go out and get neck tattoos and face tattoos and hand tattoos and shit like that? And dude, they don't hardly have any ink on them whatsoever. To me, it's like, dude, you know how fucking stupid you look with face tattoos and shit? You don't even have any ink on you. And you went straight for a fucking big neck tattoo? Like, to me, that makes no sense. But that's just me. You use a ladder? You're gonna get your eyeballs tatted? You fucking should, bro. Like, you could just get them all black. What color are you thinking? What kind of idiot goes around getting ass tattoos? The guy named Super Dave from Texas. Yep, yeah, Super Dave. Yep. That's where I should have got the Red Box Club. But that would look bad. People would be like, damn, bro, what the fuck? That's weird. That's a weird placement, bro. Coffee. Ugh. What's up, rotator? Yeah, dude, driver's side. More like have a nice day, eyeballs. Headed out for breakfast. Ah, I should probably head that way. I've been kind of waiting for the parts store to fucking. Oh my God, Lucy. Yeah. All right. I'm going to get my shit together, bro, and I'll be on the way. All right. When do you change your hydraulic fluid on your chipper? I changed it last year. Man, you guys. No. I'll probably go live later, though. But, all right, y'all. Take care.